Hey guys, this is a video I'm going to do following up on a video I did a few weeks ago where I just kind of talked about a topic that was either top of mind for me or that I noticed in the community. And I gave myself kind of a 2-3 minutes and I wanted to share my thoughts. And I'm going to do that here. I noticed that I have a lot of hole cut or hole cut styles. So I figured let me share my thoughts and opinion on why I prefer hole cut shoes. I'm going to start with this derby. And I think the first reaction is like, well, the derby isn't a hole cut, so doesn't that kind of defeat the whole purpose? Yes and no, but who cares? It's my video. This is what I'll consider kind of a hole cut-esque or a hole cut style derby. And that is because this has a seamless heel. So basically, it's not a closed-laced system, but it's open-laced. So these are part of a different piece of the leather. Typically with a derby, you'll have this stitching pattern here, but then that also kind of extends back and you'll usually have a seam here or maybe multiple seams coming up, overlapping. And when you have something executed like this, it's just executed to a different level of quality and a different level of kind of aesthetic refinement, which I much prefer. Another example is the 5-eyelet plain toe derby. Everything that I just said about the first one applies to this, if not even a little more. More often than not, I think it's something that we can't even put our finger on, but we know it when we see it. And I think even others that compliment your shoes when you're out in public, like they obviously can't really tell what it is that they appreciate or they kind of notice that makes them realize that that's a high-end shoe or a very well-made shoe, but it does catch their eye. And I think that's why they compliment you on it. A hole cut Chelsea boot is really difficult to contend with. Personally, I'll be honest, for Chelsea boots, I don't really care one way or the other if it's a hole cut or not. If it's not a hole cut, you'll see the seams here and here. If I am able to do a hole cut Chelsea boot, if I'm getting that pattern, I definitely prefer that. It's just the level of craftsmanship and attention to detail that's going into that pair of shoes or boot. One of my favorite styles of Oxfords, and this is the hole cut or the fall full broke wingtip Oxford. So this is one that really kind of ticks a lot of boxes for me. Growing up, like I always kind of thought of the wingtip as just the classic men's dress shoe. And as I got more and more into the dress shoe world, I realized, the wingtip is just a much more like casual shoe. And sometimes it doesn't give you those same refined, clean lines and silhouettes that a hole cut shoe does. You really do get the best of both worlds. You get the aesthetic, kind of a little bit more refined than a true wingtip, which has multiple pattern pieces kind of stacked on top of each other to create that upper. Let me know if you have any strong opinions one way or another about hole cut shoes, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.